Okay, I think we're back with sound now. I'm just booting up Civ 6. I had to restart. Sorry about that. That was embarrassing. I had no idea. Nothing would work. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. But like the sound was gone for everything. Um, so there we go. I just restarted, and it seems to be working. I took the pop filter off my mic, so it might sound a bit weird for the rest of the stream. But it takes. I got it here. Look, it takes for maybe I don't know when you can see it. It's on delay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, now it's too high. There we go. Yeah, this is really difficult to fit on. I thought I'd be here for like 40 minutes just trying to get it back on again. So we'll do it without the pop filter. Sorry if it sounds a bit weird. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. If it's too noticeable, isn't it? I think it's when you say like the letter P, or not obviously not saying it, but you know, in a word, S, P, those sorts of words. I think it's literally just like you spit or something. So it makes a funny noise. So that's nice and gross. But I saved the game before I restart, and I can see it's come on. So we'll get back into it and try and win this victory. But that's definitely stretched it out a little bit, which is what I was hoping for, because I didn't want to win immediately. But everything I said has gone to waste. So it's a good job I didn't say anything too funny. But yeah, first last, I basically just said that we'll either win or we won't win today. Like, it will be the last episode of me playing, regardless if someone else wins, if there's another victory type that we get, or if we get the tourist victory, or the culture victory, I should say. I mean, I feel like I'm never going to be closer than this. I think it is like 3 turns. I'm not going to look, but if it happens, it happens. I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen. But yeah, and then I'll do a separate video to go through some of your history stuff, if that's okay. Once you're sort of, once you've got it ready and you know exactly what you want to do with it, that's something I can maybe do it this weekend, or do maybe some parts to it, or whatever we need to do. Whatever you're happy with. Obviously, you've been putting in some great work into that stuff. It says no data now, so that is concerning, but hopefully it's still working. Press 1 if you can still hear me. 1 in the chat, although I don't know if anyone's here, but if you are, that would be nice. Now I can at least know. Oh, it says excellent connection now, so that's something, right? That's got to be worth something. Right, here we go. Back into the game. Let me just check. It says it's still working, so I'm gonna go off of that. There we go. We got a 1. That's all that matters. I'm not gonna stop fiddling with this thing right now, so I'm gonna actually throw it away over there. That was sad. It landed right on the edge of my bed, and then just really depressingly like rolled off the side. But here we go. We're back into the game. And like I said, yeah, we're just gonna go for this culture victory. If we don't get it, regardless, today will be the final one. We might be able to still get a science victory. I was sort of saying as I realised that there was no sound, which I wouldn't have realised because you guys weren't going to tell me, were you? You weren't thinking of telling me. But yeah, I only realised because it told me there was no sound bit rate, but like there was the whole other time, even though there was no noise. So I don't know what was going on there. But we got another artifact for Gorgo, a mask. There we go. Come on, that's got to be it. Come on, 760 tourism. Surely, domination victory. Okay, next Civ 6 game, Smunt Dog. Here you go. Promise. It's not a promise to you. I was already going to do it, but here you go. We're going to maybe try and do. I'm not exactly sure of the wording I want to use for the title, so I won't give too much away. But it is going to be like a heavy military game, where essentially we're going to declare war on everyone as soon as we meet them. And yeah, just invade everyone. That's next, okay? Because I said the culture victory is the only one I don't have, but I feel like I can't remember. I might be assuming I have a domination one from the past. I'm pretty sure I did it as Korea ages ago, like back before any of the DLCs came out. But yeah, there will probably be just a super aggressive series up next where, like I said, as soon as we meet everybody, we just declare war. We don't care about the penalties because, we're just constantly attacking people, and we'll either like burn out or it will go really well. So that's kind of the plan. Could be fun, or may not be. I don't know. We'll find out. If you turn off all the victory types, it enables a secret domination victory where you have to conquer literally every city. That sounds horrible. Capitals are enough for me. Here we go. We get another artifact. I'm gonna go barbarians. Just a mummy. That's not so cool. We got a really cool one, and then it turned out there was no sound. But what we do also have on the way, our final hopes. I don't know if the moon landing will contribute anything. Probably not. We have some stadiums on the way, some zoos. But we do in particular have the Maracanã 8 turns away. and we have the Sydney Opera House 13 turns away. So those will both add some slots, among other things. I think like we are really close, but knowing my luck, we normally lose. But then these two might just get us over the final hurdle. But I might be completely wrong. We may not win today. And yeah, it'll be a short stream if we do get the victory. So apologies for that. I mean, we've already got a good distance in thanks to some technical difficulties. I was really scared because I did not know what was wrong. And of all the things, if pretty much anything breaks, right, I have a replacement. Even the PC, which I really don't want to break, I have the old one. I could, in theory, go back, right? And I mean, the new one is guaranteed for the next year anyway, if it was to break. But if you get what I mean, the only thing I have two headsets now because I've got a new one because my old one's falling apart. I've got a second keyboard. I've got a spare mouse just in case. I've got loads of HDMI cables. I've got everything. I've got an extra power cable. The only things I don't actually have two of technically are the webcam, which, I mean, it's not actually even a very good one at all, by the way. I strongly recommend you keep it small. That's why I don't do if it's just a me talking video, I don't do the full webcam because it's a really bad webcam. It doesn't look great, but it's fine for the little in the corner stuff. It's 720p 30 frames, which obviously doesn't really fit all the videos I'm doing. But there we go. So yeah, the webcam, and again, I've not really used that much before, so if that broke, it's not a disaster, right? But the voice and the mic, I don't have actually I do have another mic, but it sounds horrible, so we don't want that to break, because then I will just be dependent on Amazon to save the channel in a few days' time. But it has survived. We might need a new one soon. I don't know, it's not that this one's bad, but it is really quiet, and I need one that can make me sound louder than I actually am, because I'm really quiet. So we'll see. I might upgrade over the summer. We will see. We'll see. There's some things. If there's things I would upgrade if I was to do anything at the moment, I'd probably get a better webcam so I could do it just look nicer, I think, because we're using that more now with all the streams. Most of the great people are gone. Would probably be webcam and microphone. Everything else is pretty good. I might have to replace my monitor, although it's actually, I don't want to jinx it, but it's working fine today after last week's catastrophes. I don't know, I think sometimes I just need to switch it off, move away, unplug it, I don't know, just fiddle with it, and it comes, and then switch it off. I think the problem was I was fiddling with it and then trying again. If I fiddle with it, leave it for half an hour, come back, it seems to work. I don't know what it is. I think it's the pins in the power cable maybe are a bit worn down or something. I don't know, it's 5 years old, it could be anything, I have no idea. But yeah, it sometimes struggles through. It hasn't broken for this week, since Monday. Since I came back on... Oh, that's only yesterday. There we go. I'm just trying to scour these things while I waffle on for anything that might give tourism. The Eiffel Tower probably would help, but obviously 40 turns is way too long. So I have no idea what to even go for. We'll do a Theatre Square Festival. We're just trying to get over the line desperately right now. Oh, I thought that had done it, but no, we have just finished Liang's abilities. We don't have to worry about any more Dark Ages. We're completely safe now. One amenity, and this district's regional buildings reach 3 tiles further. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that was only one of those. But I mean, we picked it. Oh, we did it. We did it. There we go. It happened. Was not expecting that. I said I wouldn't look. We finally bag 5 new achievements, which is great. We get a first culture victory, our first victory at Emperor difficulty. I think we got some other ones in there, but yeah, here we go. A culture victory is achieved as Greece. I'm really happy with that because that means, like I said, I'm 99.9% sure we've now done every victory type, and this is definitely the highest difficulty I've won at. I wanted to prove I could do it because the last 2 times we played as this difficulty, we didn't get past turn 100, but here we are, victorious with probably the most difficult victory. I don't want to say most difficult because I might be wrong. You guys will know better than me what is actually the most difficult. But it's the one I hadn't done, so it was the most difficult for me to achieve, and I've tried it a couple of times before and it's not worked. And I've done the religious one twice, which is the other hard one. We actually finished 9th here. That's pretty good in this big list of leaders. Yeah, we'll have a look at the graphs. I actually want to quickly just read out my achievements that I just earned, just to go over them. I think we got 5. Share a link with anyone and they can join your game. Okay, well, we might be doing that soon. There's going to be some Civ 6 multiplayer soon, don't worry. I think, okay, so 12th of April 2020. No, that is not today. That is over a year ago. 23rd of March. So we got one achievement, Emperor's New Groove, which is win a game at Emperor difficulty or harder. We just achieved that one. Right, they're not in alphabetical order. Okay, buying your blue jeans and listening to your pop music we just got. That's another one. Win a regular game with a culture victory on any difficulty with any leader. We just got, for Sparta, win any regular game as Gorgo. 23rd of March. Win a regular game on a huge map. Oh, okay, there you go. Dirty Dozen. We just achieved. I think there's one more or two more. Some of these are really old. These are like October 2016 right now. Like, settle a city. Like, these are pretty basic ones. Name a unit. Some of the earlier ones. 30th of January. Win a regular game as Korea. There we go. Winning a culture victory is appropriate for Greece since Greek culture has informed pretty much every modern Western culture in one way or another. Yeah, I agree. There we go. Right, December 2019. I'm trying to remember which games these are, but I really can't. I feel like there is one more. You can't see this, I'm afraid, because it only shows you my game on this. You would be able to see if it was a video, but just how to... Actually, not anymore. Not anymore. I've changed it. Win a regular game as Ethiopia. Why are these not sorted in, like, time order? Win a game as Kublai Khan. Wait, we won as Mongolia? What victory type did I do as Mongolia? And we did win... Again, okay, Jack of all trades, master of none is the final one, which is win a game on a standard size map or bigger with 5 or more industries, but no corporations. So we had a lot of industries, but no corporations. We actually won as Mongolia. That was another diplomatic victory. I've done a few of those. Well, there we go. We've got a few achievements here. There's plenty, obviously, for me to... Oh my goodness, there's so many for me to do as well. I'm not really an achievement person, to be honest. I don't even look at them. I'm not someone who's like, I need to tick them all off. But there we go. That's this done then. But yeah, Civ 6. I'll see if you are interested in more. I'm playing as Scythia right now in a historic spawn dates game. And I don't know if we'll be streaming it anymore. I'm going to be honest. It might not be streamed. It might be a video series once the Scythia one is done. But it will be coming back, of course. I'm really enjoying playing it. It's definitely growing on me compared to... I used to hate Civ 6. It was really bad. But now I like it a lot more. But here we can have a little look. Cities lost, not that many. Civ 6 obviously not a game for war at all. It's not even a war game, is it? It is a cultural, political simulator at this point. Districts completed. I don't know. Is that me leading? There's so many city-states along here. I think this is me. Is that just me pipping it at the edge? Yeah, just me at the end winning districts completed. Is there like a score one or something just to aggregate it for the start? Player score. Let's just get an idea. Okay, so we monstered into the lead in score from this point onwards. Don't know what changed here. I feel like in this game it was more about not being bad than being good when we saw a lot of the Dark Ages and stuff. So yeah, I think we did really well here at the end. This is Russia, who was our sort of rival to the end. This blue line is the Mayans. Obviously you see where their cities sort of left because of the Dark Ages. In pink here, I think that's England. Yep. This almost perfectly mirrors Mali's at the end, so I think they both lost cities at the same time. This red line that is still going is the Maori, who took a very long time to get going. This line is the Ottomans. I don't know who this is. Sweden, I think. This purple one is dead, is Rome. Obviously they died off. Scythia died off. Teddy Roosevelt was in the game. I don't think we met or knew about him. I can't even see any cities with American names, so I don't know if they all got raised, but he is not here anymore. We never saw an American named city unless I'm mistaken. Unless you guys have spotted one. And then this is Persia, who died incredibly early, which we did actually know about because there was some cities with Persian capital names and stuff. But yeah, I never knew the US was even there. I knew there was one more civ we missed, but yeah, I wouldn't have known it was the US. Cities captured. We're actually well out in front. You wouldn't think, right? I mean, I apparently captured 11. Now, okay. This is not net. This is gross. So obviously that's just every time I retook the city-states that flipped, like that's counted. So that's not as bad as it looks, I guess. Cities founded. We are not quite winning. Mali's ahead of us. These graphs are not great when there's there's a few too many. Let me remove, I might remove the dead civs. Alright, Sweden, I don't think they're dead, but they're not really relevant. The US, no. Let me get rid of them. Persia, Tamiris, get rid of them. Persia, get rid of them. And Rome, get rid of them. And then that's a little bit easier to see now. We've got the sort of civs that are still alive. Sorry, Sweden, if you do still. I think Sweden might have died at the end. Cities lost. Not many lost cities. Districts constructed. We sort of just won at the end. Great people earned. We did not win that one, actually. Russia was in front pretty much the whole time by quite a considerable margin. But it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Number of combats. We were actually pretty low. That's England and the Ottomans pretty much entwined with each other, which probably suggests they were fighting each other the whole time. Player culture. Oh my god. Well, that's a nice looking graph for us. It absolutely skyrocketed when we unlocked that policy that gave you 5% extra per city-state you were the suzerain of. That was perfect. We played like pure luck. I don't think we would have won without that at all. Like, no way. But obviously that graph shows you our culture just skyrocketing. At that point, that is ridiculous. Like that, it did go up to like 1,500 from 200 within a space of a few turns. So yeah, that's ridiculous. That's great. Player era score, we shot up towards the end. I think that was again our city-state suzerain spam plan. Like those things just came together. That was like the lightning in the bottle. I probably couldn't do that again if I tried. But the fact we went for those city-states and then we picked that policy and it all came together. And the fact there were so many city-states just randomly on that other continent. Faith, we didn't really put in an effort, but we are actually climbing up the list. Could we look over the world map using the various map lenses? Yeah, we'll do that as soon as I've gone through the graphs. We'll have a look at the map, go over everything in there as well. We can look at the demographics as well. Still have those available. We can also see how close the other civs were to winning the other victories. Where are we at? Faith. Player gold. I mean, up, down. We spent a lot here, obviously. We spent a huge amount. I don't know what happened here. It just shot up from 2,000 to 8,000, then went down again. Player science, we were not great, but we were picking up towards the end. We're sort of tied 3rd, 4th here with Mali. Who is that? That is the Mayans, though. Very healthy lead. Player score, again, yeah, we picked up towards the end. Total cities destroyed. Only one city got raised, apparently. Okay, by the civs I've turned off. Maybe someone else killed the US and then someone killed them. I don't know. I think, actually, we can replay the movie, so we'll be able to see what the US did. Total governor titles, we led the way in that. Total governors, we did not lead the way, but I obviously had some good upgrades on the governors. I didn't get all of them. Total religions founded, that is the dumbest graph I've heard of. It can only be 1 or 0. What's that so what is that there for? I have no idea. Units killed, we actually came 2nd, tied with the Ottomans. England killed the most units. Units lost, I mean, I can't read that. I have no idea. We're at the bottom, though. I think we are last, so that's good as well. War declarations received. We actually had a few, but we're pretty low. Wars declared. Pretty low as well. We only declared 1 war. Oh, no. 2 wars. Okay. Well, I don't think that includes the city-state wars. I think that's on other civs. In fact, I don't remember declaring war on any other civs, so that's a bit strange. Maybe that is on the city-states. I don't know. Wonders constructed. We're sort of in the middle. Yeah, some of these graphs are not the best. Ranking, we came here sort of 9th. Results, we got a culture victory. Replay move. Oh, no, this is not the movie I wanted to replay. View timeline, export. Sadly, is there not like the Civ 5 little movie you can watch? Is that not a thing anymore? Oh, well. Yeah, because view timeline, that's just this. There's no... Okay, you don't get the little movie of the map anymore by the look of it. That sucks. But we'll wait just one more turn. We got our imminent culture victory. We achieved some greatness. We won. We didn't even need the Maracanã and the Sydney Opera House, which we're probably going to get. And more importantly, the one thing I think we forgot about towards the end, we beat the climate change ending. The apocalypse mode was on, so it could have easily hit level 7 and the game would have ended. So, but there we go, we won. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Turn 355, 1934 AD. We pick up a lovely cultural victory as Gorgo's Greece. And we launched the moon landing. I mean, what a celebratory turn this has been. We win a victory, and to celebrate in front of our great cultural buildings, where you launch a spaceship, which does grant a one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn. So that is a lot of culture for a civ that's already just doing Future Civic over and over again. So what is that? Does it say 10 times this? We just got 4.5k, so I think that equates to Future Civic like 9 times in one turn. And then it goes back to being 2 turns. Ridiculous amounts of culture we're outputting. But yeah, let's have a look at the map lenses. We can now see the whole map. I think we could see it before, but maybe we got a bit more detail now. I like it. I would love to be able to see it like this the whole way around, but it's not the case. Right, religion. Here we go. Boom. What do we got? Most of it's going to... Oh, you can't get rid of that? Okay. So what have we got? We got Eastern Orthodoxy, pretty weaker over here, but strong here in the western part of our empire. Actually, yeah, it's the main religion of Greece, essentially, apart from this little Protestant part. Although Sparta and Phasalos are not religious at all. They are both following fertility rites still. Then we have Protestantism to the south and with the Mayans. Confucianism in what used to be Rome. Don't know. Catholicism has come from... I don't know where this has come from. I don't know whose religion it is. Oh, right, okay, it's Mali in England with a lot of Catholicism, but it has spread around here. There's some random sticky out ones. Confucianism again in that city. Quite a religionless sort of strip along the middle of the map. I do not want to see that. How do I close this? There we go. And then Islam is sort of the Ottomans and some city-states here and Ottoman cities that have rebelled. So there we go. Oh, and there's also Zoroastrianism. Sweden is still alive. Sorry, Sweden. I kicked you off those graphs. And it says there's Buddhism, but I didn't see any pink. Maybe that's the Maori. I don't see. I think that might have been wiped out, I'm afraid. Sorry, Buddhism. But yeah, over here it's just a bit of a mess. A bit of a free-for-all. But Eastern Orthodoxy is doing pretty well between me and the Maori cities as well. They have a giant death robot here. Continents, I mean, not sure this is affected, but we can have a look. There's quite a few. We obviously were pretty big on the... Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. On the continent of Colonel Land. In fact, we pretty much control Colonel Land to ourselves. Russia... Oh, no, this is still Colonel Land. Russia shares some of it, but yeah, we're mostly on Colonel Land. I don't know if that's how you pronounce this at all. It might be a made-up name. Nina is then further south. All the way down here. Oh, my goodness, this is huge. There's only like 2... Azania begin... I don't know where... There's not very clearly defined. The line's about here. You can't really see it, but... Goes like up and down. Oh, there's Philadelphia and Washington. Maybe we just couldn't see them and I missed them. So the US was briefly here. I'm guessing maybe Scythia or England or somebody killed them, and obviously now they're just free cities like most of these cities are. We've got the fake rip-off version of Sparta as well. Sparta. There. Yeah, here's Azania. And then up here is Australia with Sweden on it. I don't know what is the new sort of continents over this way. Congo, Creton. Which looks like it might be everything. Oh, and Oceania in the southern half, right. Appeal. I don't really know how to judge this one, but a bit of green, a lot of orange. I'll sort of scroll around and let you guys make your own judgments. Quite a good appeal up here. This area is not so appealing. Don't know why. In the desert, I guess. There we go. Some nice green areas for the most part. Right, settler map mode is not that useful. I don't know if there's anywhere left you could settle. Bits of the tundra. That sort of thing. Government types. This will be interesting. Okay, and obviously it's going to stick to our country. So we are a digital democracy. This sort of brown colour. The Mayans are currently... I actually have to find it. I thought we'd say it in words as well, but no. I think they're a democracy. Or they might be a synthetic technocracy. You know, who knows. A lot of free cities here you can see, and then city-states in that sort of darker colour. Wikipedia says it's Kenorland with 1 R. Interesting. Right, what is this? Are these two the same? I think this is very difficult actually. I think these two are communism, England and Mali. It's more red than it is pink, right? I don't think I think they're too advanced to be monarchies. The Ottomans are... See, this looks different, but kind of the same. I think the Ottomans are communist as well. Sweden is a monarchy. Yeah, that's definitely a different colour, pink to the red. Okay, so Sweden's a monarchy. Somebody chiefdom. I think that just is the city-states. Oh no, city-states are yellow. Wait, what? No, they're not. Oh wait, that one is. Hang on a minute. Why are some of them? Okay, city-states without a wall appear to be yellow, but that. No, there's no yellow city-states. I don't know why this tile is yellow. I don't know. I think these brown ones are the city-states. They're all sort of a mixture of different browns. But yeah, there we go. And then the white, paley, creamy ones are the free cities. And then yeah, here's digital one. I don't know what Mayans are. I can scroll along at the top and find it. I think they're a synthetic technocracy. The Maori. Okay, no, the Maori are the synthetic technocracy then, because that is the only color that's like light grey. And then yeah, there must be democracy for these guys, I'm guessing. I can check here the Mayans. It's 40 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot we missed like half the stream with no sound. I was like, how are we 40 minutes in already? The Mayans, where are you? Which one is the Mayans? That one. Are they? Yes, they're a democracy. Okay, there we go. Political. I don't. Okay, this just shows you the countries in a kind of different. I wish you could like keep the lenses on and hide this. Because playing like this could be kind of nice. I don't think it's perfect view, but something like this, you know, sort of EU4, more map coloured style, could be quite interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily perfect, but there we go. It's kind of cool. Tourism. I don't really again know how to interpret us, but this is how we got it. A lot of visitors in Sparta and Pharsalos in particular, and this city here. I can't even read. It's not going to show me the name, is it? Argos, I believe that one is. A few in Pergamon, Brussels as well. Even Nazca's got some visitors. Not so many down here. Loyalty. Seems to be everyone. We seem to be doing fine. Everyone in a golden age seems to be doing fine. Empire mode. I think this just shows our stuff, doesn't it? And all our bonuses. Which is kind of cool. And obviously, let's not forget, big important to us, some of our other cities that helped us win. Our colonies. A couple up there. We had Athens here in the middle, Mycenae up here, and we also have Phasaia this way, and then power. I don't think we have that much electricity, to be honest. It says, okay, this area is sort of powered, but the western part of our empire hasn't got any power, so that's pretty crazy. But there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that was a good look at the map. Map options. Everything's turned on pretty much, apart from lakes, mountain, label. I turned deserts and stuff off because, like, I don't know, they're not that useful. Sea labels. Seas and oceans makes it a bit cooler, and volcanoes is cool. Rivers can be fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you need the deserts and stuff. Maybe we can change that. But I think that's everything. We'll have a quick look. So we were first in population, second in soldiers to the Maori, first in crop yield, second in economy, first in land, and second in goods. Sweden lost in everything, sadly. Oh, there is some more graphs here which go into those stats, so we can have a quick look. If I just turn everyone off quickly. The religions were mostly what I wanted to see, but continents and governments are interested too. Glad you enjoyed those. Let me just remove the dead civs, and these graphs, there's only 6, so it's not too bad. It's not death by graphs. Undiscovered, that being the US. Go away. Ottomans are on, Rome is off. We'll leave Sweden in this time. I'm not being a complete bully. Although I still can't really see what's going on. Population, that is us shooting up into first. You can't really see it, but we're actually at the top at the end, just ahead of the Mayans. I don't know how that's happened, but maybe the colonies have really started to pick up. I mean, everyone's actually sort of going exponential at the end. It's just we went up more exponentially than the others. If that's even a word, I'm sure some maths people will tell me that's not a real thing or something. I'm sorry. Soldiers, we're up here at the top at the moment, although it did just say we were second, so again, you can't really see. There's way too many civs still, it's a mess. Crop yield, again, we're well out on top. Golds, I mean, Mali is just a god tier money civ, so fair enough, and we were second. We sort of we are essentially, our economy and Mali's actually map each other. That they both have little plummets here. Ours not as big, and then theirs has a bigger skyrocket than ours. Land-wise, we sort of shooting up at the end. Obviously, that's just the borders going into the sea. Colonies, Russia had a big dip and a recovery. And then goods. That is us and Mali looking sort of neck and neck, but again, kind of hard to see. It doesn't let you zoom in or anything. It's very annoying. Can't like get rid of certain years. I'd love to just crop it to later. Sadly, we can't do that. But that will be it for today. First, last, if you're happy with or whenever you're prepared with your sort of document with all the history and stuff. I'd love to work on something with that. If you've got something in mind how you want it to be, I'm sure we can have a chat about that in the Discord or whatever. How best you'd like that to come out. So there will be some more stuff to come probably on this series as a video with just a look deeper into the history and some of the events that happened and explaining what happened, which is really cool. If you remember the AI battle, one of the world AI battles I did a similar thing where we went through all the religions and cultures of the biggest civs, and we had those amazing bits of artwork too. So yeah, it'll be something similar to that, which was done quite a while. I don't know if is it a while ago. It was still in lockdown, right? It was still COVID times, I think. I remember. I think I was at home when it happened, so I'm 95% sure it was. It wasn't any further back than that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. There won't be a stream tomorrow. There will be a Civ 6 Scythia video just to keep people tuned in. Funnily enough, the channel is doing better off of those than the streams. But I'm enjoying the stream, so I'll keep it going. I'm working on the brainstorm every day. Make it like real history. Yeah, there's no rush, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to get that out. Or if, maybe we could do it in installments, whatever you prefer. Do it by era or something, whatever, whatever, like I said, whatever. You obviously get some input there for sure to help out. And yeah, there's no rush. And I could save my voice if we don't do it all in one go this time. But yeah, so no stream tomorrow. Thursday I will be back. I don't actually know what I'm going to be streaming. It's going to be something new, like probably. I'd say 95%. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something completely random, completely new that we haven't done before. But yeah, there you go. So thank you so much for watching. Bit of a shorter one today, but we did achieve that victory. And if you're watching the VOD, I hope you did manage to skip through the sound issues and it all. I don't know how it patches it together when I stop streaming briefly in the middle. Hopefully it'll all come back and it'll be okay. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.